నా సైడ్ అయితే రికార్డింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది మరి.
ఈవెన్ mine too.
ఓకే.
ఓకే. నాకు ఇది ఇందాక మూవ్ అవ్వలేదు అటు ఇటు. Yeah. So let's create one more flow అండి. Okay. Let's create one more flow. But flow create చేయాలంటే what is important thing that we need to remember? ఒక ఫ్లో క్రియేట్ చేయాలి అంటే what is important?
రిసోర్స్.
What is resource?
It's something like a variable for the screen flow.
Okay. And what is next? What is next?
Then we need to.
So whenever you wanted to create a flow, the first important thing, what type of flow you are creating, whether it is a screen flow, whether it is a record changes, or you wanted to schedule a flow or platform event or auto launch, right?
Yes.
So first we need to know in which context you wanted to operate your flow. When you select a screen flow, it means that you are expecting some inputs from user. And these two options is coming for a time being. These two options from a time being. Okay, freeform layout and auto layout. Here, freeform layout is a standard one till today we were doing, and auto layout is something is a beta version, which is not completely launched, and it is yet to be. As soon as we get auto launched layout, for sure the freeform layout will go as a legacy type of implementation. Clear? So for now, you can choose either one. If you choose this freeform, this where you need to connect, do a connects here. Here you need to do a connects, and here you can see auto layout means all you need to add a widget by widget. I mean screen or decision or whatever assignment. Once you add it, automatically the connections will be created. That's the expectation from auto layout. Now if I say freeform layout, because here we have like complete options available. We have elements and we have manager, right? What we have? We have elements. What kind of elements we have? Screen, action, subflow, assignment, decision, loop. And you can see a database operations like create, update, delete, and getting the records. Nothing but a querying the records, isn't it, in data?
Yes.
Assignment in the sense, let's say I have a value of A, I need to assign it to B. Then I can use the assignment operator. I'll say B equal to A. Now value will be passed from whatever the A value you have, that will be assigned to B value. What is decision here? Decision is nothing but a if condition. When I say if condition, you can see, right? Hey, if the value of A equal to B, that means A value and B value are same, then I need to process some other changes, right?
Yes.
But if I say decision, what are the possible outcomes from a decision?
No, just two. Yes or no.
Yes or no. If it is yes, what is your? If it is no, what is your changes? Clear?
Yeah.
But decision is not just a two. Let's say in this decision you can have a multiple checks. Oh, A equal to B. Then what is my decision? Yes. If it is no, then go A less than B. Because if it is not equal, for sure one is greater, one is lesser, right? Now we'll check A is greater than B. Oh, what is the outcome? I'll say true or false. If it is true, I need to process some other changes. If A less than B, then the next outcome. You understand, right? You can have a multiple statements written within the decision box. Clear?
Yes.
And loop in the sense, you know, right? In Salesforce, we don't operate one record. For sure, we'll be having multiple records, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, loop means iterations. Iterations is nothing but your for loops. What is that called? For loop, right?
Yeah.
For loop doesn't have true or false. All it will go, it will complete that cycle. Within the cycle, you need to have your decision, assignments, and everything. But within the for loop, you are not supposed to do either update, delete, or any data calls. Clear? You are not supposed to do any data calls within the lab. If you ask me, is this a system limitation? No. This is a standard practice that we have to follow to maintain your system performance. Clear? If you
Okay.
start using your DML statements within the flows, then within the loop, then what happens? It may hit more than 100 times. When it hit more than
DML?
100 times,
What is DML?
database manipulation language, nothing but insert, update, delete.
Okay.
DMLs in the sense database manipulating language, where those operations called create, update, delete, the one we have here, right? Any questions? Create, update, delete. DMLs clear?
No.
Okay. And what is screen? You know, right? Screen helps to user interactive environment where flow will come interaction with the user. He need to provide his inputs and he need to continue, right? This is an interactive element. The action here, actions is something where you will be having a multiple chances, multiple types. We have a categories, filter by categories, or core action, apex legacy, and email alert. So if you want to send these actions, or you can have a categories. Do you want to get users here? All users. So active session banned permission set, deactive sets. So all these are permission set users. Groups, we have a groups available. Add member, record, new group if you want to create a group, or if you want to add a new group member or a collaborator. So all these are objects where you have flexibility that you can create a new records quickly. This is called new account, quick actions. You can call by quick actions, and you can call even for approved process. Yeah, these are the actions where you can have flexibility, nothing but your workflow field updates or alert, right? The same way in flows we also have actions to do the to do the field updates or like invoking the other services. What is subflow? Subflow is another of lightning flow where you can able to call from this flow. Let's say if the business scenario is such a big that you can't manipulate everything within the same flow, then what we can do, we can create a different flows and we can call one flow by another in the sequence calling, sequence invocation by passing a input. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is our last flow that we have been seeing?
Account.
Account and contact creation within the flow screens, right?
Yes.
Now for the same flow, what we can do, we can separate into two parts, okay? We can separate into two parts. Are you clear? Like I'm talking about splitting that flow into two different flows and making the requirement same. But the way we implement it will be little different from the earlier version. Clear?
Okay.
For that, what we needed for the first time, we need to say screen. I need a screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Create.
Deepak, my screen is not recording. I don't know why, but you are
Yeah,
recording this?
mine is recording.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Create new account. Let's say new account, and here let me add down to my text field, right? We need a text and label equal to account name, API name, account name, and default value. See, now the problem comes here. Here we don't have a resources set, right? So what we can, let's close it. Let's create one resource first. New resource. I'll say variable. And you have account record, data type equal to record, allow for output, because what is output in the sense, this is the flow where the flow starts, isn't it? Account record only it will start. So I need to pass this account information to the contact data. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it means that I am giving it. Giving it in the sense it's an output. You have to select this one, otherwise it will not be available to communicate between different flows. Okay. Whenever you know the variable should be communicated or shared between two different things, then you have to select either available for input or available for output. If I am consuming the same record from the second flow, then I need to check available for input. Then only I can able to consume. Clear?
Yes.
Object name is account.
Account.
Object name equal to account, and we are storing only one record because it's a creation, so we don't want to allow users to select multiple. Now what I'll do, I'll go, okay, this is the resources. Let me go to elements. I'll pick my screen now. New account, text, account name, account underscore name. This is the default value which will coming, but why? Account underscore name. This is the required field, and I'll say we need another field called, let's say description also I'll add. But we have workflow rules, I mean that it will update automatically. But for the time being I'm adding it, thinking that this will work. And I'll add one more text field. It's a phone, and this is called account underscore phone. Move down here, yes.
So API name we can change it into any type, right? Like
Yeah,
if it
we can change it, but it should not have any special characters and spaces. That's it.
okay, okay. Because every time when we create label, then automatically the API name will be
That will
popped
be
up.
automatically populated. If you wanted to change, you can always change the way I did it now. It's populated, but I wanted to ensure that it's a account underscore name for my
Yeah.
references.
Okay.
So I created two things. Now it's my responsibility to connect here.
Yes.
The problem here is,
You need to take any wire thing.
yeah, okay. Now I got it. This is a start label and screen. And then what is required? Whatever data I'm entering it, I need to assign it to my account record, okay?
Yeah.
This is screen components. Now whatever data I'm entering it, I need to get assigned it to account record. That's the expectation here, okay? So then what I need to have, my elements assignment should come in place. Assignment, account, fields, map. FIELDS is a fields map, and I'll say ELDS. And what is the variable I have? Let's say account, and I'll say name equals, what is the value? Here you can say account name. Account phone equals account underscore phone. Appa. We have a description also, but I'm not too sure that you can able to see description or not, because we have workflow field updated description. As soon as account creates or update anything, it will override with a custom value of from workflow. So for now, we'll try it out whether it is available or not. Okay. description equals, I forgot, we have, okay, description. I didn't mention my API name here. Okay, done. Now Hakine assignment. Click on it, add it. Now this went to this flow, screen to assignment. And then what we need to have? We need to, let's say this is done. Now I need to assignment, and then I need to do my DML operations. Update records. I'll say update account create. CREAT create. Using IDs, specify conditions using IDs for all values for record and collection. It's not update, right? It's a create. My bad. Create a account. One, using values from the record. What is the record we have? Called account record, right?
Yeah.
Next. So this is done. Now I will be giving a option to a user saying that once account got created, and I will give another suggestion saying that, hey, are you want to create new contact for the account? I wanted to give an alert message. Message. So to give that message again, I need to pick my screen. Again, I need to pick my screen. Information. I'll say here display text. Account display. Okay. Account display is my API name. I'll say, do you want to create new contact for, I can choose one thing, account record dot name. I can do this. New contact should be in bold. I'll say bold, control B, or you can pick from here again, it is available. And I'll say control B, italic, underline. Clear. So you can have like a different text here. I'll say checkbox. Account contact create. Contact create. New contact. Done. So now what happened? It will give an alert message to a user saying that, hey, do you want to create a contact or not? Right? If he clicks yes, I need to call my services. Else, it's okay. I'll end up my screen. Now, where is my decision? I need to make a decision, isn't it? In this case, if there is any yes or no.
Yeah.
I'm making a decision now. Is user want to create new contact? How can I know? Label, I'll say new contact, outcome, new contact, and resources field I need to pick. Here we have an option called create contact created. If it is equal global constant true, then this is my value, right? Instead of default outcome, no contact required. This is my another outcome, nothing but false statement that lines I'm adding this one. Okay. Done. Now this is my decision. This will not come. Let's take screen. Done. Whether it is a new contact or dull. Let's say this, I'll say no contact required. None. Now for a false condition it will come. You can able to choose your condition, right? Whether it is a true event or a false event, isn't it?
Yep.
Now let's save it for now. Save account flow. This is account flow. Let's go to flows again. Create a new flow. Now we need to create for a contact, isn't it?
Yes. Okay. Two flows for two accounts. I mean, like two
For the
objects.
same process, we're trying to create a segregated functionality. We'll be doing the same yesterday, whatever we done, creating account and contact through flow. But
Yeah.
now we're making those into a split versions.
Okay.
Yeah. Now what you need, first thing, you need to capture your account ID, isn't it?
Yes.
Now let's say variable, and I'll say account record. And what is the data type? Record, right? And which object?
Contact.
Account. Account record. It's for account.
Contact.
Okay. Now you need to get the account right. If you want to create a contact, for sure you need to have account ID, right?
Yeah.
That account ID you need to get from the caller, right?
Yeah.
That caller is nothing but available for input. Now, whenever I'm calling this flow from the first flow, then I will be passing this as a input. Got it? Hello?
Yeah, Deepak.
Okay. Next one, if I go to elements, oh, now I need to create one more thing. Let's say variable. Here I need contact record too. It's not just one record. I need contact record too. And I'll say contact. And this need not to be either output or input because we are not passing from here. We are trying to end the flow from the same place. Create contact. Next, what resources we needed? Let's say screen. New contact. And I'll say text. First name. Last name. Okay. Okay. Now, let's say in lookup field, I'll say API name is contact account ID. Contact account ID is my API name. What is the field name? Ideally in field name, account ID inside contact object. And label, I'll say account name. What is the object name for contact? It is contact. Okay. Field name, field object. And if you need to pass any default value, the default value here is account. And you can pass ID, account ID. And whether it is required, I'll make this as an option. I don't, what has happened? Field name, contact account ID, account ID. Okay. And text field, I'll say first name, and I'll say required. We don't need any default value, and I'll say last name. Okay. So I'll say first name and last name, and I'll say done. And what is next thing is required? First, we need to assign this whatever user input data to a object, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
let's pick up my assignment. Contact field map. What is available? First name. So contact record dot first name equals to first name, add contact record dot last name equals last name, and I'll say contact record dot account ID equals, I'm not giving a flexibility that user can change whatever account ID he wanted. So I'm hard coding directly to account record dot ID. Okay. There I added only to show how lookup field works. But here what I'm saying, I'm hard coding directly from my account ID, which is our input, right? From the account creation flow, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'm overriding whatever value user selects. I'm not even cared about it. I'm just overriding to the default account type. Then assignment. I don't need to do any other things here. No flow. I mean create, and I'll say using one values, and I'll say contact record. Done. Save new contact flow. Save. Now I'm activating it. Okay. What we need to do? Let's go to flows. Close everything. Open account contact light. Where is account flow? Here it is not showing up only. Account flow. My printer on jam. Huh? Good morning. Okay. If I go to subflow, here we have an option called new contact flow, right? You got it straight away, isn't it?
Yes.
New contact flow, and I'll say create a new contact, and input it is asking, isn't it? Select input values. What is the input that you wanted to assign? Account record, isn't it?
Yeah.
Account record. Account record, and I'll say done. Now, if I call from here to here, new contact. If it is a new contact outcome, then it will automatically execute. Clear?
Yes.
Save as. We have to save as a new version always because you can't edit once activated. If it is not activated, I mean, you can ask me, hey, I activated it before I edit deactivated, but still it will not consider as a new version. If you never activated even a first time, right? That time you can update automatically. Click on debug. Run. My account name I'll say Mohan. Mohan. రెండు మూడు నాలుగు ఐదు. Okay, 5 to 10. That's what I meant. Testing description. Next, now it is asking, right? Do you want to create a new contact for Mohan test one? Right? The styling is also applying. You can see color, you can do whatever you wanted. If I select new, next, you got the contact flow. Sorry, I made it as a wrong. This should be heading should be contact flow. I made it as a account flow. But you can see first name and last name are getting from contact flow, right?
Yeah.
I'll say Mohan. Krishnan, I don't know. Don't worry. So if I select R, I can see here I can have a flexibility that I can select whichever account I wanted, right? But in this case, we're selecting Mohan Test 1 only. We don't want to give this account name selection to user because we know he have to create his contact on his same account. So we don't want to give a functionality. Next, let's go to the objects. Let's go to accounts. Mohan Test 1, right? And we got our Mohan Krishnan account got created.
Yes.
Mohan Krishnan, right? So it's the same functionality what we have done yesterday.